guys, my name's Alana. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mental Health with Alana. For today's video, I'm going to be answering some questions that were submitted from my Instagram and do a Q&A. My first question is, what is one thing you wish people understood about your mental health? So for me, I think one thing I wish that people would understand is that mental health can fluctuate from day to day, and it's not always easy to live with a mental health condition. I live with multiple complex mental health conditions, and I think people sometimes expect you to kind of just fake it and be really happy and stuff, and it can be quite hard when you're really struggling and you need that extra support. And people sometimes, I think, feel like, oh, are you ever going to recover, when things are really hard. And recovery is possible, but it does take a lot of work and a lot of effort, and you can live well with mental illness. But I think there's also times where you may be going through an episode or having a really hard time, and I think people just need to be a bit more understanding and flexible with you. I would say maybe people set really high expectations of how you should be behaving or acting, and maybe your journey looks different to someone else's. I know with me, my mental health has interfered with things like education and the ability to kind of function on a day-to-day basis. So for me, I just need extra time and support to do things, and it takes me longer to do things than most people because of my mental health, and that's totally okay. But I think people just need to understand that sometimes when you're dealing with chronic mental health conditions that are, quite intense, that you just need that bit of extra time and support from those around you to be able to manage your mental health and live a well life. The other question I got is, what is my favorite color? My favorite color is purple. So in the background you can see my curtains. That kind of purple is my favorite color, and also mustard, which is this top I'm wearing, and my bed sheets behind me. Basically my whole room is done in purple and mustard because they're my favorite colors, and I just adore anything that is those colors. Another question is, what are some things you have learned since struggling with your mental health? Like, what has your experience shown you that is valuable for you? So for me, I think I've learned to be really resilient. Because I live with mental health conditions, you learn to push through symptoms to get things done, even when you're not feeling well. I think the positive side of struggling with mental illness is that it does build resilience in you, and you learn to work around your symptoms and, cope and get things done that you have to do, even if you're not feeling great. And yeah, that's how I would answer that question. The next question is, what helps you get out of bed on a bad mental health day? So for me, it's my animals. I have a cat and 2 guinea pigs, and I have to get up in the morning to clean my guinea pig cage, look after my guinea pigs, feed them, and I also have to go and look after my cat, feed her, change her litter, do things like that. So for me, having animals and pets have been really good because I can't just stay in bed all day. I have to go and get them food and look after them and play with them. So that for me is a big motivator, and I think finding something to get out of bed each day is really important, especially when you're struggling with things like depression. I have schizoaffective disorder, and I often struggle with the depression aspect of it, and it can be really hard to get motivated and to deal with just feeling so fatigued, so tired. I also have an eating disorder, so that impacts my functioning as well. But having pets and animals that depend on you is really important, and I think if I didn't have animals, I definitely would not be able to get up in the morning, and I think just having them there really helps me out, and I have responsibility with them, and it gives me something to look after. And I think that's really important, because when you're struggling with your mental health, everything can feel quite internalized and the focus is kind of on you. And when you have animals and pets, the focus goes to them because you have to look after them and make sure they're fed, they're looked after, they're being played with, they're at their best self. So yeah, having animals has really helped me get out of bed in the morning and give me some purpose for my day. Those are the questions that I'm going to be answering. Those are the questions that were submitted. Thank you for everyone who submitted questions. If you'd like me to do another Q&A on a particular topic, then please comment them on this video or send me a DM through Instagram. My Instagram is That Grunge Girl and Mental Health with Alana. I will have everything linked down below in my link tree. I also have a business where I create sensory boxes for your mental health. So if you'd like to check that out, my website and everything is linked in my link tree. And yeah, I also have a lot of other mental health videos that I have playlists for on my channel. So if you're looking for a particular topic like self-harm or schizoaffective disorder or bipolar, depression, anything like that, you can find that on my channel just by looking at my playlists. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.